Hello, everyone. This is Ark12, and today, you know, there are a few times that video game industry these days surprises me. Sometimes, every once in a while, a new trailer pops up, and it really takes me by surprise in a way that I was not expecting. And although there were rumors, although there was speculation, at no point did I actually think we were going to be getting confirmation that we were getting a crossover with Xbox content on a PlayStation Studio video game. But here we are, Helldivers 2 with full ODST armor. I can't with you guys right now. I like this, like Helldivers 2 has been cooking since it came out. And any like issues that it's had, literally most of those haven't even been theirs. Like it's been other people, third party like Sony, deciding to screw the game over. But when it comes to their content, Helldivers very rarely misses. You could argue some of the Warbonds haven't been great, but like I don't truly think that it should be held against it, because all the Warbonds are doing are giving us additional content. And the way I view it is, even if a Warbond itself isn't that interesting, some of the pieces in there could be interesting later on as more content comes out. So I don't think anything in Helldivers is useless. It just may not be useful at that moment. But now we're getting the crossover that everybody has literally been memeing about since Helldivers 2 first came out. And I am excited. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing. I will be talking about it. And also down below is a link to my Patreon, where you can find various longer form reaction videos to anime and TV shows like Star Wars Skeleton Crew and Solo Leveling, which I just posted episode 1 of. And without further ado, let's get into this. I am excited. I'm hoping. Now, don't get me wrong. I have all the Killzone stuff, and I like the Killzone stuff, especially the Killzone assault rifle. That is one of my favorite, like bullet fed ARs in the game. The Killzone AR is probably the one I use the most outside of the sickle and the scythe. Those are my go-to weapons in Helldivers. So I'm hoping, because I'm seeing an ODST and I'm seeing the suppressed SMG. So I'm really hoping that there's going to be something more to this than it's just super sore stuff. I'm hoping for a Warbond. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm decked out in my Jonathan Young inspired Helldivers shirt for this. I'm going full theme. Let's get to it. I know I already said, but without further ado, whatever. The year is 2185. Super Earth is at war with 3 alien aggressors. Teams of highly trained Helldivers are freedom's only defense. They are the best of the best of the best. Okay, this shot right here, the first thing I'm thinking of just seeing this, if you guys remember the Halo 3, I think it's Halo 3 ODST trailer, where like it's a live action trailer where it has a Helldivers guy who's coming down and he exits into a live fire situation, and then he gets blindsided by a brute, and like it knocks his helmet off and he gets scarred in the face, and he turns and he like uses his SMG to hit the fuel tank of a Banshee, and the Banshee comes down and blows up and knocks the brute over. Like, do you remember that? That's what this shot here reminds me of that trailer specifically. That is an amazing callback. Oh my God, it looks so good. It looks so good. The fact that it's like, the fact that they managed to recreate the ODST trailer, 2 ODST trailers in the span of less than 30 seconds. With that beautiful, sad, what is that, a saxophone, I think, or clarinet? I've never really managed to identify that instrument that plays for the ODST's thing, but like it sounds so good. That's clearly the SMG. So we're getting the SMG. It looks like it is going to have a silent suppressor. I wonder if they're going to actually add suppressors to the guns now. I wonder if we're getting suppressed weapons. But like, just look at this. Look at this. I don't think ODST armor has ever looked better. Legit. And the thing is, too, that because of the fact that ODST armor already looks like Helldiver armor, especially the helmet, this fits the Helldiver aesthetic so well. Like, I mean, personally, I understand the whole cape things are part of managed democracy. Personally, I kind of wish their capes were backpacks, like the ODST backpack. But, you know, the cape looks really good. I love the emblem on it. I love the fact that the ODST like armor has the Helldiver logo attached to it. Like, that's a very, very subtle detail, but it's very clearly like, this is Helldiver armor, yes. Or you'd be Helljumper armor, but in the Helldiver universe. So you got the ODST armor with the Helldiver brand on there. It's merging the best of both. You're getting the visual aesthetic, but it's very clearly this is not a Halo game. Which still baffles me. I don't understand why. For those who don't know, there was supposed to be a Halo game similar to what we got with Helldivers, and it baffles me to this day why Microsoft said no to that. And they're kicking themselves now. They're getting Helldivers now. Like, Helldivers is coming to the Xbox now. The Green Fleet is coming, but we could have had this years ago, and they said no. Just why? Look at this. Look at this. The SMG looks... Oh. The SMG is my favorite weapon in Halo. Like, hands down. It's been my favorite weapon since Halo 3. That was usually the weapon I would go to in multiplayer. If I could, I would drop the AR for the SMG. SMG had such a superior fire rate. I got so good with beatdowns with it. ODST's SMG, top tier. 100% my favorite weapon. This looks like it's going to be exceptionally accurate. It sounds like it's suppressed. So I'm wondering if we're actually getting like full-on suppression weapon like setups in here now. Like, is stealth gameplay going to be viable now? I'm just curious. I like the fact that right now the HUD, it still has the Helldiver logo very discreetly planted there, but this looks like a Halo HUD right here with like the weapon count, the weapon bullet count and everything. Recon. Okay, so the two armors are going to be Buck and Dare. Okay, I'm good with that. My friend Arc Sigma was commenting on it, and I didn't quite understand what he meant. But now I understand, because I since I hadn't seen the trailer, I didn't know that they had the recon armor in here. And he had said something about, man, I remember when you had to do like a whole bunch of really hard challenges in order to get that. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Now I understand. He's talking about the Vidmaster challenges from Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST. Like, those some of those challenges were BS, but they were a lot of fun. Like, I can't tell you how many times I completed the Vidmaster challenge where you have to be an ODST firefight on Legendary with multiple skulls on with 4 friends. It had to be exactly 4 for 4 hours. It was like, I think you had to sit through 4 sets, but each set took about an hour. So like that was one of like 7 challenges you had to do in order to get the recon armor in Halo 3. Nowadays, it's just unlockable. Like you can get that from like the Halo Infinite, what is it? The Halo Infinite Battle Pass, the very first one has a variation of the recon armor. I think it's called the Trailblazer armor or something like that. Or helmet, excuse me. And the recon armor, the recon helmet is in there as well. So nowadays you could just unlock it. But I understand what he's talking about with like the old school gamers being like, oh, but you know, we had to work for it and you guys just get it for free. I understand that. That's a outdated mentality though. Let's let everybody enjoy recon. Everybody can has recon, okay? Hold on. The pistol has a laser sight? Oh, nice. Look at this. It's got the kanji on it. The model, the model number and everything about this with details is great. It still has the Helldiver logo on here. So you can clearly tell this is still a Helldiver weapon, but it's also a Halo weapon. It looks so good. It looks so good. And it sounds suppressed as well. So I'm wondering if these two are going to be the first 2 weapons that are suppressed. I'm really hoping this is not Super Source stuff. I'm really hoping this is a Warbond. Please let it be a Warbond. I think it may have said Warbond at the beginning. I don't remember. But I'm not going to rewind for that. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that sounds suppressed. Oh, look at that. That is, what is it? The MA5C. That is the, I think the Halo 1 assault rifle? I forget. I want to say the assault rifle for Halo 1 is the MA5C. I want to say the MA5D is the one from Halo 3 and ODST. But I could be wrong about that. I don't remember. That thing sounds chunky. Oh my god, you hear that? It doesn't sound like the Halo assault rifle, but that's okay. This has to be, but this has to be based on the Halo 3 because it's got 32 rounds instead of 60. This has to be the Halo 3 assault rifle. I like the fact that it has the Helldiver logo on the compass. I wonder if the compass, I wonder if the compass is functional. It should be. And if it is functional, I'm wondering, like, is it going to be pointing in the direction of the star like it does in Halo? Or the direction of the planet, the nearest gravitational body? Or is it going to point towards your objectives? Because that would be kind of cool. Also, the fact that this is in first person makes this look like Halo right here. And it looks like it still has the ammo counter on it too, which is going to be very nice and very handy. This is brilliant. Okay, this is incredible. Reloading. Helldivers gets the Halo pump action shotgun before Halo Infinite. That is hilarious. Oh, that sounds so good. I like the poor guy. I like the fact that the paint for the vehicles is definitely Halo inspired. Like you could transform that into the the Pelican colors. This obviously is designed to look like the Mantis. The Hellpod, I mean, personally, I kind of wish the Hellpod could get redesigned when it drops to be an ODST drop pod, but I understand that like maybe model differences prevented that. And then the recon vehicle, the ATV or whatever it is painted to look like the Warthog. Again, kind of wish we actually got an actual Warthog reskin, but again, I understand that that might be difficult to do. It'd be kind of neat if all of these got reskinned. Like, I can understand that the Walker probably couldn't get reskinned to the Mantis because the Mantis is huge. The Mantis is like 3 times the size of the Helldiver Walker, or at least it seems to be. Maybe it's twice the size. I don't know. But like turning this into the Pelican, I'm sure there's a mod for that. turning this into the Warthog, I'm sure there's a mod for that. So like, and then turning this into the ODST drop pod, like doing those three things would have made this like absolute perfection, because then we literally are just reskinning this into the ODST game we never got. Helldivers managed to do what Microsoft was too afraid to do. But even still, like, those patterns still look good. And don't get me wrong, those patterns still look good. They just, I kind of wish that instead of the patterns, it came with a full-on reskin for the craft. My God. It is a Warbond. Okay, I wasn't sure. I missed it at first. I wasn't sure if it actually was a Warbond, but clearly it is a Warbond. It is not just it's not just the stuff for the Superstore. I am kind of hoping that they have Superstore stuff. It would be kind of nice if we got like Noble 6's armor as heavy armor in the Superstore, since they didn't put it in the Warbond. Something like that. I feel like there is additional opportunities of things that would still fit into the realm of Helldivers from Halo that could potentially be added in the future. Like Cat and Noble 6's armor, I feel like they're very stripped down Mjolnir armors. I feel like you could slap a cape on that and both of those armors would still fit the Helldivers aesthetic. I can understand them not using Master Chief specifically. His armor is a little too big and bulky, and also like Spartan 2s are giant. Spartan 3s are almost normal size. So you could get away with Noble 6 and Cat's armor in the Superstore and it would still fit the general size and aesthetic of the Helldivers. So I'm kind of hoping that we get more than just the ODST. I'm not going to complain if we don't. This is amazing. This is a dream come true. This is just my hopes that we are going to get additional stuff, that this is like the first part of like a grander like thing, because I would love that. But if we don't, well, I know there's mods out there for that. I've seen like June's armor in Helldivers and it looks phenomenal. It looks perfect. And I'm just happy that it's officially licensed. And for once we get Xbox content on the PlayStation. Like, that is huge. I can't even overstate that. That is phenomenal. That is the first time PlayStation and Xbox have collabed on something like this. And I'm so happy to see that Helldivers is finally going to be enjoyed and appreciated by the Helldiver, by the Helljumper community, by the Halo community. It's going to be so nice to get back in there and actually see like all the new players and the fans. As somebody who's still pretty low level myself, because I don't play very often, it's going to be so nice to see how everybody like interacts with each other. And I'm really hoping that the community teaches the Xbox players who have never played Helldivers before that, you know, don't reload until your mag is completely empty. You're going to waste your bullets, and, you know, be mindful, friendly fire, but don't be mad at it when it happens, because it's going to happen. You know, things like that, because that's what makes this game great, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it evolves now that we get the Halo stuff in. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Arkoff12, and I will see you in the next video.